Hi, my name is Megan Self. It was so lovely to watch all of your introduction videos. And today for my informative speech, I'm going to talk about the art of mail and how the mail gets to your house. I work for the Postal Service. I'm a rural carrier, so I might deliver to some of your houses around here. Today, I want to get into the process of how the mail goes to your house, to the processing facility. There's a whole 10-step process it goes through. Really, it starts with just any old mail. You make a little letter to your friends and family, and it goes sent out to a giant sorting facility. The sorting facilities are thousands of square feet. There's millions of pieces of mail there. And the technology, I'm lucky I'm working now for the technology. It's really impressive. It sorts through everything, and it's mainly AI. As much as I don't like that, it's AI, and it will sort through. After it's done categorizing your mail, it will be sent to a regional facility near you. They usually transport through semi-trucks, and they go mainly across country. A lot of ports are in Florida, California, and Massachusetts is a big hub. Once they get to your regional facility, they get sorted again through now a third process of sorting to make sure that it's actually you, your address, and the mail that you are expected to get. So like I said, I'm a rural carrier, and when I get to the office, you have bundles, and I mean bundles of magazines that like this, and you get at least 200 that I personally have to sort through every morning. And we have little slots for every address with every name. We have a case that is feet high, and it's usually 600 slots in it. And it can take up to hours to do the magazines. They usually take me about 3 hours, but I get there early. Then when I get there, you have to look through forwards. It's usually when a person moves, they put in a forward so their mail doesn't keep going to their old address, because a lot of the times I've heard they've thrown away their mail, or important checks just get shredded. Or I've had someone that got their old check try to get cashed in by the old person because they didn't put a forward in. So it's really important to put forwards in. I forgot to do it personally when I moved, and they were just holding all my checks and mail at that place and wouldn't give them back to me. So, and it is illegal. I don't recommend doing it. I check the forwards, and you look at, like, if it's the actual address, sometimes the numbers are off. We have to write on them. And people write on them for us to let us know if anything is wrong or different that they need changed. So when 7:30 rolls around, we have to clock in, and the mail is in these giant piles. It kind of looks like this. This is a lot neater than what ours looks like, but they are stacked 2 times the height of me, and you have to sort through all of them, and everybody's scrambling to find yours. So I usually take them back to my case, and I kind of organize them. This usually is the stack I get. I get about 4. It should cover around 600 mailboxes. And the next step after the mail and getting all your things, just the mail and magazines will take up a good chunk of your time. You also have packages. A lot of people, a lot of my coworkers don't mind the packages. I get about 100 packages on top of mail every day. So they're not sorted, they're not in your truck. A lot of these other delivery companies have them in your truck. I have to sort through each and every package and realize when they should get delivered and when they should get held back. You have to just stack your own truck, get it all neat and organized, because then the postmaster comes out, who is our big boss, and he looks over and he makes sure that it's all neat, nothing's like hanging out. So then the next step after that is you go to the tiny little packages. These tiny ones right here. You also have to sort through all of these, and there's about 100 every day because online shopping is really popular. Then after that, there's a lot of steps just to get out to deliver it. Certain days of the week we get newsletters and just newspapers like these that aren't addressed to anybody that you get sent to every single mailbox. A lot of them is the mosquito company that gets sent to literally everybody. So you have to deliver those. The next thing we get is our keys, which if we lose our keys to open the apartment mailboxes, it's $25,000 to replace them. So if I misplace them, I get charged $5,000. So we hold on to those very tightly. And then we get the gas card, and you cannot, the gas card, there's a certain code. You have to put in 4 different digits and what the truck reads at, which most of the trucks have 800,000 miles on them, to go out in the day. Then you go in the back and get all the unsorted mail, where you have to figure out bundles high, where you have to go through it quickly to figure it out. And a lot of letters look like this. They have this little corner up here. This one says nonprofit organization. A lot say first class, and some say pre-sorted standard. Pre-sorted standard, there is a bucket, and if the person receiving the mail doesn't pick up their mail a lot, you can throw it in the bucket. Or if it's just, it's not really throwing away, it's recycling all of those, like political mail, which is just like marketing, these magazines that you get, you can put in there. But these mails you can't, because they're first class. If I throw one of these in the bucket, I can get fired. They're really important pieces of mail. Another thing is this yellow mark shows that I moved, and that the original address at the bottom is where I was living, and then this will show the new address, which can get mixed up a lot of times, and they write on them FS, which means forward, because I got my mail forwarded. So with the keys, in the same time frame, we get either certified or registered mail. Certified mail, if I lose it, is insured up to $500, and registered is registered in up to $5,000. So a lot of mail that comes overseas will be registered because it's important, and if you're paying at least $200 for shipping, you're gonna want registered. Those I have to go up to the actual house and get a signature, and if you don't, you get the pink slip that everybody hates. That means you have to come to the mail office and actually sign for it, and we won't give it to you either way unless you sign for it, because they're a liability for the post office. You won't get certifieds very often. They're very rare. A lot of them are with bank companies. But a lot of complaints I get are with people who moved out that are part of the family and their names are wrong. They will complain constantly, and you'll get yelled at a lot of the times. I think a lot of people think you just get your mail delivered and it's all fine. A lot of people yell at you. But I guess that's part of the job. You kind of just have to move past it. Sometimes it does sting, even if you're used to it. But after the day's done and your mail is gone, package is gone, magazines are gone, you go back to the post office, you put everything away. You have to put the keys away so you didn't get fined. You have to talk to your postmaster about the upcoming weeks, and your supervisor will sit down. You have a lot of meetings about recently heat stress and heat stroke. You have to watch informational videos every other week about it. And that's pretty much it. That's your day as a rural carrier. But, I mean, obviously, it's only one half of it. There are clerks there They will do your passport. They'll ship your letters out for you, ship your packages. They're very patient people, for the most part. And then you have your people who sort through the packages. There's a giant scanner the size of pretty much my ceiling that you put the package under, it scans, and it says the address and whose route, because there's about 15 different routes in an office. And they sort through pallets and pallets and pallets of packages. They sort through, is what looks like this for the most part. I try to get the most realistic one. That's what it looks like on most days. They just dig them out and scan them, and I am grateful for them. So, yeah, that's the post office. It's not just delivering mail, not just having your trucks loaded up with packages and going out. You have to pretty much do everything yourself, and thank you for watching.